Have you ever seen fireworks light up Disney? Walt Disney World is the second largest buyer of fireworks in the United States, and it's easy to see why. With 6 incredible parks, each hosting their own breathtaking nightly fireworks displays, the magical atmosphere is complete when the night sky bursts into color. Every year, Disney spends over $50 million on these dazzling shows, displaying an array of sparkling lights and thunderous booms that captivate visitors from around the world. From Cinderella Castle at Magic Kingdom to the stunning views at Epcot, each fireworks display is meticulously planned and synchronized with music and storytelling. This incredible investment reflects Disney's commitment to creating unforgettable experiences for guests, making every visit feel like a fairy tale. Imagine standing in the crowd, watching the sky illuminate with vibrant colors while your favorite Disney songs play in the background. So next time you visit, take a moment to enjoy that spectacular spectacle and think about the effort and budget that goes into making those magical memories. Can you imagine that Singapore is so expensive? Singapore consistently ranks as one of the most expensive cities in the world to live in, and there are several reasons behind this reputation. First, this small island nation has limited space, which drives real estate prices through the roof. The vibrant economy and high quality of life attract many people, further pushing up the demand for housing. Additionally, Singapore serves as a global business hub, drawing in multinational companies and a skilled workforce. This economic attraction leads to high salaries, raising costs for goods and services across the board. Upscale lifestyle options abound, with top-notch restaurants and luxury shopping experiences available, all of which can significantly lighten your wallet. To manage consumption and encourage sustainability, the government also imposes taxes on certain goods, impacting everyday expenses for residents. While life in Singapore can be costly, many inhabitants appreciate strong public infrastructure, excellent healthcare, and high safety standards, making the investment feel worthwhile for the benefits received. You might be shocked to learn about Franz Ferdinand's assassination. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria was killed, an event that sparked World War I and changed the course of history. This assassination took place precisely 28 years after the killing of his grandfather, Emperor Maximilian of Mexico, on the same date in 1867. The two assassinations underline a fascinating connection between these historical figures and their turbulent times. Franz Ferdinand was an important royal, and his death accelerated tensions among European powers already on edge. The fallout led to widespread warfare and massive political shifts across the continent. It's intriguing to think about how one tragic event can have such far-reaching effects. Many historians argue that the war reshaped global politics for decades. In fact, the ripples of World War I can still be felt today as they help set the stage for World War II in the modern world. Isn't it fascinating to see how history intertwines in such dramatic ways, connecting generations through pivotal moments? Let's uncover the truth about our national anthem. Many people assume that the Star-Spangled Banner has always held this prestigious title, but that's not the case. Officially adopted in 1931, this iconic song wasn't even the top choice for patriotic events before then. During the early years, tunes like My Country, 'Tis of Thee, and Hail Columbia got the spotlight at those gatherings. What's fascinating is that the lyrics of our anthem come from a poem written by Francis Scott Key during the War of 1812. It took a long time, over 100 years, for Congress to officially declare it the national anthem. This history shows us that our national identity can change over time, reflecting the evolving spirit of the nation. Isn't it intriguing how our traditions develop and transform? You might be shocked to learn that keyboards are dirty. Studies show that your computer keyboard can house more bacteria than a toilet seat. That's right. Dust, crumbs, and all those tiny bits of dirt collect in the crevices, creating a cozy home for germs. Think about it. Every time you type, your hands transfer oils and particles, leading to an environment where bacteria thrive. It's no wonder experts recommend cleaning your keyboard regularly to keep it hygienic. A simple wipe with a disinfectant cloth or some gentle scrubbing with compressed air can make a big difference. Not only does this practice maintain a healthier workspace, but it also helps your keyboard last longer. So next time you find yourself snacking while working, remember, a clean keyboard is essential for both your health and productivity. When was the last time you cleaned yours? Why exactly does the Ember Smart Mug impress coffee lovers? This innovative device, known as the Ember Mug 2, is designed to keep your drinks consistently warm at the perfect sipping temperature. Its unique feature is its ability to maintain your preferred beverage temperature for hours, so you can take your time enjoying every sip without the worry of your coffee or tea cooling down too quickly. The interactive LED display makes it easy to adjust temperatures and lets you know when your drink is just right. Whether you're busy at work, relaxing at home, or commuting, the Ember Mug 2 adapts to your lifestyle. Simply pair it with the Ember app on your smartphone to personalize settings and receive notifications when your drink is ready. This mug has truly transformed the way people experience warm beverages and has become a favorite gadget for many tea and coffee enthusiasts. What will they think of next? Why is Itana Lopez causing a social media stir? This stunning digital model has taken Instagram by storm, amassing over 300,000 followers, all while being entirely generated by artificial intelligence. Created by a company called Clueless, Itana Lopez dazzles her audience with striking photos that mimic the look of real-life models. What's truly astonishing is that it took her followers 4 whole months to uncover the truth. Itana isn't a person, but a creation of algorithms and computer graphics. This revelation raises fascinating questions about our relationship with technology in the age of social media. With deep fakes and virtual influencers on the rise, we're challenged to think about what's real and what's not. Are we forming connections with something that doesn't exist? Itana's popularity highlights how advanced AI has become, creating personas so lifelike that they can draw massive crowds. As we venture deeper into a world where digital and reality blur, what does this mean for the future of content, communication, and authenticity? Let's explore the implications of having digital models like Itana Lopez engaging in spaces once reserved for real people. Let's uncover the truth about Charlie Chaplin's Oscar moment. In 1972, Charlie Chaplin received an honorary Oscar for his incredible contributions to cinema, and the audience couldn't contain their admiration. They gave him a standing ovation that lasted an astonishing 12 minutes, a heartfelt tribute to a man who defined the art of silent film. Chaplin's unique style combined humor with poignant social commentary, creating timeless classics that resonate even today. His character, the Little Tramp, brought laughter to millions while tackling serious issues like poverty and injustice. This emotional reception at the Academy Awards illustrated just how deeply his work influenced generations of filmmakers and audiences alike. It wasn't just an award, it was a celebration of a legend who shaped the very foundation of modern cinema and left an indelible mark on the world. Isn't it fascinating how a moment like that can capture an entire legacy? Did you know camels can eat thorns safely? Camels possess a remarkable adaptation that lets them feast on thorny plants without getting hurt. This special feature is particularly important for survival in harsh desert environments, where food options are often limited. Their mouths are equipped with a tough, hard palate that acts like a shield, allowing them to chew on prickly vegetation without injury. Imagine coping with the scorching heat and scarce resources while still finding ways to dine on plants that would deter other animals. This unique ability not only keeps camels well-fed, but also helps maintain the delicate balance of desert ecosystems. By consuming thorny plants, camels play a role in controlling plant growth and providing nutrients to the soil through their waste. Their extraordinary adaptation showcases the wonders of evolution, demonstrating how living beings can thrive in unforgiving conditions. Next time you see a camel, think about the incredible ways these creatures have adapted to survive in a world where many would struggle. How cool is that? Here's what actually happens when a slinky is dropped. During World War II, an unexpected twist of fate led to one of the most beloved toys of all time, the slinky. Navy engineer Richard James was focused on a spring-related project when, by chance, he accidentally dropped one of his prototypes. To his astonishment, rather than rolling away, the spring righted itself and landed upright. This little mishap sparked a brilliant idea. James recognized that, with some minor adjustments, his lively metal spring could be transformed into a delightful toy. In 1945, he and his wife, Betty James, introduced the Slinky to the world. Its simple yet captivating design, coupled with the mesmerizing ability to walk downstairs, quickly captivated children and adults alike. As the Slinky became a staple in American households, it gained fame through countless commercials and appearances in films, securing its place in popular culture. Even today, this twisty wonder continues to bring joy to new generations, reminding us that amazing inventions can spring from the most unexpected moments. Who knew that a drop spring could lead to so much happiness? Have you heard about ancient Tikal in Guatemala? This incredible city was one of the largest and best-preserved Mayan cities, thriving between 200 and 900 AD. Imagine wandering through a place filled with monumental architecture and discovering over 3,000 buildings all designed with purpose and artistry. Tikal wasn't just a setup for daily life, it was a powerful center for trade, politics, and culture in the region. The Mayans were master builders and astronomers, and their advanced knowledge is evident in the structures they left behind. You can still see the grand temples, pyramids, and public plazas that tell stories of an advanced civilization. The jungle surrounding Tikal is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, protecting its fascinating history and biodiversity. Exploring Tikal offers not only a glimpse into the past, but also a chance to appreciate the natural beauty of Guatemala. With its rich history and stunning ruins, Tikal invites many visitors every year to step back in time and learn more about the majestic Mayan civilization. Are you ready to explore this hidden treasure? Did you know bulls aren't angry about the color red? Contrary to what many people think, the red color of the matador's cape doesn't actually provoke the bull during a bullfight. Instead, it's the movement of the cape that really gets the bull riled up. Bulls are colorblind to red, which means they don't see that vivid hue any differently than they would a shade of green or blue. What triggers their aggressive behavior is the way the matador waves the cape, which mimics a form of challenge. It's all about the energy and motion. The bull responds to the swift and darting movements rather than the color itself. This common misconception has led many to associate the color red with the excitement and danger of bullfighting, but it's the matador's skillful dance and strategy that captures the bull's attention. In fact, the capes are often red to hide the bloodstains from the fights, making them less noticeable. So whenever you think of a bullfight, remember it's all about the action, not just the color. What if I told you about Auckland's Sky Tower? This iconic structure stands tall at 1,076 feet, making it the tallest building in the Southern Hemisphere. Located in the heart of New Zealand's largest city, the Sky Tower offers breathtaking views that attract both locals and tourists. As you ascend, you'll experience a thrilling sensation, with observation decks that provide 360-degree panoramas of the bustling city below and the serene waters of the Waitemata Harbor. On a clear day, you can even catch a glimpse of the stunning Rangitoto Island and the lush landscapes beyond. The tower is not just a visual marvel, it's also a hub of activity with restaurants, shops, and adventure experiences like the Sky Jump, where adrenaline seekers can leap off the edge for a heart-pounding free fall. Whether you're capturing photos, enjoying a meal, or simply soaking in the views, the Sky Tower is a must-visit destination in Auckland. Would you dare to take the plunge from its edge? Here's a wild fact about giant sequoias. These majestic trees, some of the largest living organisms on Earth, actually depend on forest fires for their reproduction. Their special cones, called serotinous cones, are tightly sealed with resin, which protects the seeds inside. But here's the twist. It's the heat from a fire that melts this resin, allowing the cones to finally open and release the precious seeds. This clever adaptation means that after a fire, when the soil is clear and rich in nutrients, conditions are perfect for the seeds to sprout and grow into new trees. This cycle not only ensures the survival of the sequoias, but also helps maintain the health of the forest ecosystem. So the next time you hear about a forest fire, remember that for giant sequoias, it's a crucial part of life. How cool is that? Guess what really drives shopping cart popularity? It all started with a brilliant inventor named Sylvan Goldman, who faced a major challenge when he introduced the shopping cart. Back in the 1930s, many shoppers were skeptical about using these wheeled baskets in grocery stores. They preferred traditional methods, often grappling with heavy bags. Recognizing the need to change public perception, Goldman took a bold step. He hired models to showcase how easy and practical shopping carts could be. These demonstrations captivated onlookers and illustrated the convenience of maneuvering through aisles with ease. Before long, the carts gained traction as a staple in supermarkets. Goldman's innovative approach not only revolutionized shopping, but also made grocery runs a more enjoyable experience for everyone. Who knew that a little demonstration could unlock such a game-changing invention? Prepare to be amazed by Thumbelina, the tiny horse. Born in 2001 with a rare form of dwarfism, Thumbelina is officially recognized as the world's smallest horse. Standing at just 43 centimeters tall and weighing only 26 kilograms, she has captured hearts everywhere. Thumbelina isn't just a cute curiosity, she has made a significant impact as a therapy animal. This tiny equine has visited countless hospitals and care centers, spreading joy to children and the elderly alike. Her gentle demeanor combined with her unique size offers a comforting presence, making her a true symbol of compassion and care. Thumbelina's story is a reminder that even the smallest creatures can make a big difference in the world. People of all ages adore her, and her visits often brighten up days in the most unexpected ways. How can such a small horse have such a big heart? Here's a wild fact about Ogopogo in Canada. Ogopogo is rumored to dwell in Okanagan Lake, a picturesque spot located in British Columbia. This legendary creature is often described as a large, serpent-like being, capturing the imaginations of locals and tourists alike. For over a century, numerous people have claimed to see Ogopogo gliding through the waters, sparking excitement and curiosity. Most sightings, however, might be cases of mistaken identity, possibly involving large fish or even floating debris. Despite the countless stories and claims, scientists have yet to find any solid proof of Ogopogo's existence. This blend of folklore and mystery adds to the charm of Okanagan Lake, inviting adventurers, skeptics, and believers to explore its depths. So could there really be a serpent in this beautiful Canadian lake? Or is it just a fishtail? Check out New York's mind-bending karma sculpture. This stunning piece of art creates an amazing optical illusion, making it look taller than it actually is. The karma sculpture, located in a bustling area of New York City, captivates visitors with its clever use of perspective and shadows. Artists often use these techniques to trick our eyes, and this sculpture is a perfect example. As viewers walk around it, their perception shifts, leading to the illusion that the sculpture stretches high into the sky. This playful manipulation of light and form not only makes the sculpture visually striking, but also challenges our understanding of height and space. Designed to spark curiosity and conversation, the karma sculpture encourages onlookers to engage with their surroundings in a new way. So if you're in New York, be sure to take a moment to experience this fascinating piece of art for yourself. It's a reminder of how creativity can transform our perception of ordinary things and invite us to see the world through a different lens. Curious about antiques, vintage, and retro items? Many people mix these terms up, but they each have a unique meaning based on age. Antiques are treasures that are over 100 years old, often telling stories from the past and showcasing amazing craftsmanship. Vintage items, on the other hand, usually range from 20 to 100 years old and reflect the design trends of their time, making them popular among collectors and enthusiasts. You might find vintage clothing from the 70s or classic furniture from the 60s. And then there's retro, which refers to modern objects that mimic or pay homage to older styles. For instance, a new toaster designed to look like one from the 1950s falls into the retro category. Understanding these differences can spice up your shopping and collecting adventures. So next time you spot something old or old-looking, think about whether it's an antique, vintage, or retro piece. You might even discover a hidden gem with stories to tell. Did you know that Plato saw reality as a shadow? Plato's theory of forms suggests that our physical world is just a reflection of a higher, unchanging reality, often referred to as the world of forms. According to him, everything we see around us, the trees, animals, and even people, is merely a copy of these ideal forms, which exist in a realm beyond our perception. For example, the ideal concept of beauty is unchanging, while its physical representations can vary greatly. This idea has sparked countless debates and studies over the centuries, shaping fields like metaphysics and epistemology. Even today, thinkers grapple with Plato's notions, exploring how they influence our understanding of existence and knowledge. By challenging us to consider what is real versus what is merely perceived, Plato invites us to reflect on our own reality. What do you think? Are we living in shadows? Here's a wild fact about hurricane shopping trends. In recent studies, Walmart discovered that when hurricanes are approaching, shoppers often buy unexpected items like strawberry Pop-Tarts and beer. This unique behavior highlights how people prepare for storms, not just by stocking up on essentials like water and batteries, but also by leaning into comfort foods and beverages. It seems that the chaos of a hurricane leads many to seek a bit of normalcy and indulgence, illustrating the psychological effects severe weather can have on us. The correlation between these specific items shows how big data can reveal fascinating insights into human behavior. With this information, retailers can better manage inventory and cater to the whims of their customers. Next time a storm approaches, will you be reaching for some Pop-Tarts or a cold beer too? Can you imagine Tony Todd with real bees in his mouth? Known for his chilling role as Candyman, Todd pushed the boundaries of acting by filling his mouth with live bees for a vital scene. This daring choice showcased not only his commitment to his craft, but also the lengths actors go for authenticity. Despite enduring multiple stings, Todd maintained his professionalism, allowing the crew to capture the shot without a hitch. His bravery and passion for storytelling shine through in moments like this, reminding us that acting isn't just about delivering lines. It's about embodying a role completely. Would you take such a risk for a movie? While it might sound extreme, Todd's experience is a fascinating glimpse into the often unseen world of filmmaking, where actors frequently face challenges to create unforgettable performances. Is it really true that blue fireworks are so tricky? Creating vibrant blue fireworks has baffled scientists for centuries. The challenge lies in the complex chemistry required to produce the perfect shade of blue. Most fireworks achieve red or green hues easily thanks to well-known chemical compounds. However, blues often turn out more muted or inconsistent, leaving pyrotechnic experts scratching their heads. This difficulty comes from the fact that the chemicals needed to create a bright blue, like copper compounds, burn at high temperatures or react in unpredictable ways. Even with technological advancements, the best blue fireworks still don't quite match the rich, deep color we all crave during celebrations. Researchers are constantly experimenting with new formulas and techniques to find that elusive, striking blue tone. So the next time you see blue fireworks lighting up the night sky, remember that getting that color right is no small feat. Believe it or not, grapes can explode in your microwave. This surprising phenomenon happens when you slice a grape in half and heat it. Grapes are high in water content, and when you microwave the sliced fruit, the water inside heats rapidly. If the skin of the grape remains intact, it traps steam, creating a pressure cooker effect. Eventually, the pressure builds up so much that the grape can't hold it back any longer, leading to an impressive burst of superheated plasma. This plasma is not just smoke, it's a glowing form of ionized gas. The result is a light display that can be both fascinating and dangerous. So if you're curious, it's best to watch from a safe distance or enjoy grapes the old-fashioned way. Who knew a simple fruit could create such a dazzling, albeit chaotic, spectacle in your kitchen? Did you know that Madagascar is a biodiversity hotspot? This incredible island nation is renowned for its unique plants and animals, with an astounding 90% of its wildlife found nowhere else on Earth. From the bouncing lemurs to colorful chameleons, Madagascar's ecosystems are like living treasures. Its rainforests are home to the largest variety of baobab trees, which are often called the tree of life because they store water and provide food. Meanwhile, the coral reefs off its coast boast a dazzling array of marine life. Madagascar's isolation from the mainland has allowed species to evolve in extraordinary ways, creating an ecological wonderland that fascinates scientists and nature lovers alike. But this unique environment is under threat from deforestation and climate change, making conservation efforts more crucial than ever. Can we help protect this natural marvel for future generations? Explore Gasa Dalur, a hidden gem of the Faroe Islands. Nestled among majestic mountains and steep cliffs, Gasa Dalur is a picturesque village that seems like a scene from a fairy tale. Until recently, the only way to reach this enchanting spot was by foot or helicopter, making it feel even more like a secret haven. One of its most striking features is the Mulafosur waterfall, which plunges dramatically into the ocean below. The sight of the waterfall cascading into the sea creates a breathtaking landscape, perfect for photographers and nature lovers alike. The village's isolation has helped preserve its charm, giving visitors a sense of stepping back in time. Many travelers are captivated by Gasa Dalur's serene beauty and tranquil atmosphere, making it a must-visit location for anyone exploring the Faroe Islands. Whether you hike the stunning trails or simply take in the view of the waterfall, Gasa Dalur offers an unforgettable experience. So why not add this hidden gem to your travel bucket list? Surprisingly, airplane wings face extreme tests before flights. Every time you board an airplane, you might not realize the rigorous journey its wings have gone through. Manufacturers put these crucial parts through extensive testing to ensure their strength and flexibility. This process includes subjecting the wings to intense forces, mimicking some of the most challenging conditions they'll encounter in the sky, like gusty winds or sudden turbulence. Engineers use powerful machines to bend, twist, and pull the wings to their limits, all in the name of safety. If a wing can withstand these extreme conditions during testing, it's deemed fit for the skies. This rigorous procedure doesn't just cover the physical durability. It also ensures that when you're soaring at 30,000 feet, every component is reliable and secure. So next time you fly, remember those wings have passed a tough exam, proving they can handle whatever the weather throws at them. Isn't it fascinating how much effort goes into your safe travel? Believe it or not, Blinding Lights is a streaming giant. Released in 2019, The Weeknd's catchy hit has taken the music world by storm, becoming the most streamed song in history with over 4 billion streams. This infectious track not only captivated fans with its retro-inspired sound, but also surpassed previous record holder Shape of You on multiple platforms. Streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music showcased Blinding Lights' immense popularity as it topped charts for weeks and even broke various records, solidifying The Weeknd's place in pop culture. Its irresistible melody and relatable lyrics about longing and love have resonated with listeners of all ages, creating a global phenomenon. The song's success highlights the shift in how we consume music today. Streaming has become a central way for people to enjoy their favorite tunes. As artists continue to release new music, the competition for the most streamed song remains fierce, but for now, The Weeknd stands at the top. What do you think makes a song like Blinding Lights so popular? Is it really true that Ötzi has living relatives today? In 2013, an astonishing genetic discovery in Austria revealed that 19 men are direct descendants of Ötzi, the famous Iceman who roamed the Alpine mountains more than 5,000 years ago. This remarkable finding highlights how genetics can connect us to our ancient past. Ötzi's well-preserved body, found in 1991, has provided immense insight into prehistoric life. Researchers carefully analyzed DNA samples from both Ötzi and these modern individuals, uncovering familial ties that were previously unknown. This connection shows the power of genetic testing to bridge centuries, illustrating how our ancestry is intertwined with those who lived long before us. Imagine walking the same land as Ötzi's descendants. What stories could they tell about their ancient ancestor? These fascinating links between past and present enrich our understanding of human history. Unlocking creativity in children sparks new insights. Researchers are diving into the fascinating world of developmental psychology to understand how creativity and unconventional thinking manifest in young minds. By studying various psychological themes, they've discovered that children often think outside the box and approach problems with unique perspectives. This exploration reveals that imaginative play, artistic expression, and even daydreaming are essential in fostering a child's creative abilities. Encouraging children to explore their creativity not only benefits their artistic skills, but can also enhance critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. Furthermore, this emphasis on creative thought can lead to innovative ideas and solutions in their future endeavors. As educators and parents recognize the importance of nurturing creativity, they can create environments that promote explorative thinking. This raises an exciting question. How can we better support our children in developing their imaginative powers? Each delightful idea they explore could one day change the world. Discover the magic of Grotta Palazzesi in Italy. Nestled in the stunning cliffs of Polignano a Mare, this one-of-a-kind restaurant has been delighting diners since the 17th century. Imagine enjoying a delicious meal inside a natural cave with breathtaking views of the Adriatic Sea. As waves gently lap against the rocks, the enchanting ambiance adds to a dining experience like no other. Diners can savor exquisite Italian dishes made from fresh, local ingredients, ensuring each meal is a feast for the senses. The cave itself is adorned with charming details, creating a cozy yet elegant atmosphere perfect for romantic dinners or special celebrations. Whether you're enjoying seafood pasta or indulging in rich desserts, Grotta Palazzesi offers not just food but a memorable adventure. Have you ever dined in a cave overlooking the sea? It's an experience that stays with you long after the meal ends. Did you know about the Heaviside Layer's magic? This fascinating region, found high up in Earth's atmosphere, plays a key role in the way we communicate. The Heaviside Layer acts like a mirror for radio waves, particularly AM signals, which allows these waves to bounce back down to Earth even when the transmitter is far away. This is especially useful at night when radio waves can travel beyond the horizon, making it possible for listeners to tune in to far-off stations. Imagine sitting in your room, flicking through radio channels and hearing voices and music from places hundreds of miles away. Scientists study this charged area to understand how it influences our daily lives and technology. So next time you hear an AM station crystal clear after dark, you can thank the Heaviside Layer for its incredible ability to bridge vast distances. It's not just a layer of the atmosphere, it's a gateway for communication that connects us no matter the distance. Did you know about Pakistan's prime ministers? Since gaining independence in 1947, no prime minister of Pakistan has successfully completed a full 5-year term. Each leader has faced significant challenges, including dismissal, resignation, military intervention, or political upheaval. The turbulent political landscape of Pakistan has often resulted in sudden changes at the top, leaving citizens without stable leadership. For instance, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, the first elected prime minister, was overthrown in a military coup, and since then, few leaders have managed to stay in power for the duration of their term. This cycle of instability has had lasting effects on the country's governance and development. Political parties often find it difficult to implement long-term policies when leaders are frequently changed, leading to uncertainty. As Pakistan continues to navigate its political future, will a prime minister ever complete a full term? Believe it or not, breadcrumbs once erased pencil marks. Before we had the nifty rubber erasers we rely on today, people in the past turned to an unexpected solution: breadcrumbs. Imagine scribbling a note with pencil only to need a quick fix. Instead of a pink or white eraser, you would reach for a small piece of bread, moistened just enough to clean up graphite smudges. This method was commonly used by writers and artists who wanted to tidy up their work. Breadcrumbs worked surprisingly well, thanks to their soft texture that gently lifted the pencil marks without damaging the paper. It's fascinating to think about these creative solutions to everyday problems in history. So the next time you reach for an eraser, remember that centuries ago, a little piece of bread was all someone needed to correct their mistakes. How many other clever ideas have we forgotten in our quest for modern convenience? Let's uncover the truth about the dugong. This fascinating marine mammal found along the coasts of the Indian Ocean and parts of the Western Pacific is often mistaken for a manatee or a sea cow. What makes the dugong so special is its exclusive diet of seagrass, which has earned it the nickname sea cow due to its herbivorous habits and grazing lifestyle. In fact, dugongs play a vital role in maintaining the health of underwater ecosystems by promoting seagrass growth. Surprisingly, these gentle creatures are more closely related to elephants than to seals, showcasing the incredible diversity of life on our planet. With their unique adaptations and important ecological role, dugongs are a reminder of the wonders of marine life. Sadly, they face threats from habitat loss and hunting. So how can we help protect these amazing sea cows and their vulnerable habitats? Let's uncover the truth about Da Vinci's love for animals. Leonardo da Vinci, renowned for his artistic brilliance, had a heart that beat passionately for all living creatures. This Renaissance genius often visited bird vendors, not just for casual strolls, but with a noble purpose. He would buy birds only to liberate them. His compassion extended beyond the canvas and sculptures, showing that his genius wasn't confined to art and science. Da Vinci believed every creature deserves freedom, a sentiment that resonates even today. By purchasing these birds, he transformed a simple act of kindness into a statement about compassion. This deep respect for life contributed to his understanding of nature, evident in his detailed observations of animals in his sketches. So next time you admire a masterpiece, remember that the man behind the brush also fought for the freedom of the voiceless. Is it really true that steel is frozen at room temperature? The answer is yes. Steel is in a solid state at room temperature because of its high melting point, which is around 1,500 degrees Celsius. This means that when steel is made, it starts as molten metal and freezes, or solidifies into its final shape as it cools. It's fascinating to think about how this process gives steel its strength and durability. However, even though steel feels solid, it can experience tiny changes over time. For instance, factors like slow oxidation can occur, affecting the surface of the steel. Additionally, stress-induced deformation can happen if the steel is under pressure for a long time. So while it seems unchanging, steel is a dynamic material that can evolve, proving that even the toughest materials have secrets beneath the surface. Most people don't know this, but leather jackets rock. The leather jacket's cool factor took off during World War I when brave pilots donned them in the skies. These sturdy garments provided protection against the chill at high altitudes and quickly became a symbol of adventure. By World War II, the A-2 bomber jacket, a design from this era, soared to legendary status. It wasn't just the pilots who loved it, Hollywood caught on too. The A-2 made appearances in movies, transforming into a symbol of rebellion. Think of big names like Marlon Brando and James Dean strutting their stuff in these jackets. Their rebellious spirit captured the imagination of many and set fashion trends that endure today. Whether it's the rugged look or the connection to thrilling stories of bravery and rebellion, the leather jacket remains a beloved staple in wardrobes around the world. Who wouldn't want to wear a piece of history? Is it really true that sperm whales can dive so deep? Absolutely. Sperm whales are incredible divers, known to plunge into the ocean depths of up to 2,000 meters while hunting for their favorite prey, the elusive giant squids. What makes these dives even more fascinating is their ability to hold their breath for an astonishing 90 minutes. They achieve this impressive feat through a remarkable adaptation. Their blood and muscles are rich in hemoglobin and myoglobin. These proteins are excellent at storing oxygen, allowing the whales to maximize their time underwater without needing to surface for air. Imagine the thrill of exploring the dark, mysterious depths of the ocean for such an extended period. This extraordinary capability not only helps them catch food, but also highlights the incredible evolution of these magnificent creatures to thrive in their ocean environment. Isn't nature amazing? You might be shocked to learn that Emily DeRaven loves chocolate. The talented actress, famous for playing Claire Littleton on the hit show Lost, has an interesting twist to her food preferences. Despite being allergic to peanut butter, which many adore, Emily can't resist the allure of chocolate. It's not just a sweet treat for her, it's a serious passion. Chocolate comes in many forms: dark, white, milk, and each offers its own delicious experience. While living with an allergy can be challenging, Emily demonstrates the power of indulging in what you love, showcasing her playful side despite the rules. So whether it's a rich chocolate cake or creamy chocolate ice cream, this actress knows how to enjoy her favorite flavors, turning her dietary restrictions into something uniquely hers. What's your favorite chocolate treat? Did you know berries have their seeds on the outside? This unique feature makes berries stand out among other fruits. Unlike most fruits, where seeds are hidden within the flesh, berries showcase their tiny seeds on the surface. This intriguing trait not only enhances their visual appeal, adding a touch of whimsy, but also highlights the incredible variety found in nature. Think about strawberries, raspberries, and even blueberries. When you bite into these juicy fruits, the crunch of the seeds adds a delightful texture that complements their sweet, tangy flavors. Botanically speaking, berries are considered a type of simple fruit, forming from a single ovary of a flower. Their vibrant colors and natural sweetness attract not just humans, but also birds and animals, helping to spread their seeds far and wide. Have you ever thought about how this adaptation benefits the plant? By dispersing seeds, berries ensure their growth in new locations, creating a cycle of life that's both fascinating and essential for ecosystems. So, the next time you enjoy a handful of berries, remember their extraordinary seed placement. Why exactly does Oregon ban dog hunting? This new rule ensures that hunting dogs remain safely contained during hunts, a measure aimed at protecting the dogs as well as wildlife. In the past, releasing dogs into the wild often led to uncontrolled chases that not only stressed the animals but could also disrupt local ecosystems. By enforcing this ban, Oregon aims to create a more ethical hunting environment. Responsible dog ownership takes center stage, emphasizing the importance of properly training and caring for hunting dogs. Additionally, this change reflects a growing awareness of animal welfare, as it prevents hunting dogs from becoming lost or injured during hunts. As hunters adapt to these guidelines, they are encouraged to find new methods that respect wildlife while still engaging in the sport. So what do you think about this shift in hunting practices? Let's uncover the truth about the Hamza River. Deep beneath the Amazon River, approximately 2.5 miles underground, flows this astonishing hidden river. The Hamza River is not only massive, but also wider and saltier than its famous surface counterpart, the Amazon. Discovered through advanced geological surveys, this underground waterway challenges our preconceptions about South America's hydrological systems. It moves at an incredibly slow pace, making it invisible from the surface. Yet it plays a vital role in the region's geology and ecosystem. This remarkable finding reminds us that even in the most studied places on Earth, like the Amazon basin, there are untold secrets waiting to be uncovered. As we explore the world beneath our feet, what other mysteries might we find lurking in the depths? Surprising origins of the abbreviation EGE. You might see it often in writing, but do you know the roots of the abbreviation EG? It stands for the Latin phrase exempli gratia, which means, for example. This handy little abbreviation helps to clarify or illustrate points in a straightforward way. Imagine reading a research paper or a blog post, and the author wants to give you clear instances without writing out long lists. That's where EG comes in. By using this abbreviation, writers can efficiently present examples, making their arguments or messages more relatable and understandable. This practice isn't just modern, it has its origins in ancient Latin, showcasing how language evolves and adopts elements from the past. Next time you see EG in a text, you'll have a fun tidbit to share about how it connects us to the rich history of language. Have you ever wondered just how many abbreviations like this are hiding in plain sight? Guess what really drives Norway's crime laws? In Norway, there's a surprising twist to how justice works, a 25-year statute of limitations on murder. This law means that if a murder occurred more than 25 years ago, it can no longer be prosecuted. While this might sound shocking, it stems from a belief in rehabilitation and the idea that individuals can change over time. Because of this limitation, families of victims can face the painful reality of unresolved cases, where they may never find closure. This unique legal approach reflects Norway's criminal philosophy, prioritizing reintegration over punishment. Critics argue that it can deny justice, while supporters believe it encourages a more humane system. Such a balance between justice and compassion makes Norway's approach to crime notably different from many other countries. What do you think about such a long wait for justice? Is it really true that bonsai is an art form? Absolutely. Bonsai is a stunning Japanese tradition that involves cultivating miniature trees in small pots, creating beautiful, living art pieces. The word bonsai translates to planted in a container, and practitioners use techniques like pruning, wiring, and potting to shape these trees over many years. Each bonsai reflects the natural beauty of its larger counterparts, allowing the artist to recreate the splendor of nature in a tiny form. It's not just about the tree itself. Bonsai embodies patience and dedication, with some trees being nurtured for decades. Enthusiasts often say bonsai captures the essence of nature, philosophy, and artistic expression all at once. Whether it's a tiny pine or a delicate cherry blossom, each bonsai tells a story, inviting us to reflect on the beauty around us and reminding us of nature's resilience. How fascinating is that? Did you know Putin is a black belt in judo? Vladimir Putin's passion for judo dates back to his youth, where he honed his skills and embraced the discipline of this martial art. Holding a black belt, he not only practices judo, but also co-authored a book titled Judo History, Theory, Practice, showcasing his deep understanding of the sport. His commitment to judo reflects his broader personality traits, such as discipline and a strategic mindset, traits often associated with effective leadership. Beyond just practicing, Putin has achieved honorary ranks in judo, which demonstrates his dedication to physical fitness and mental fortitude. This connection to such a rigorous sport suggests that for him, judo is more than just a hobby. It's a way of life that reinforces his principles of self-control and resilience. How many leaders can claim such an unwavering commitment to mastering a martial art? Is it really true that tight clothes can cause pain? Yes, they can. This discomfort is linked to a nerve condition known as meralgia paresthetica, which primarily affects the outer thigh. Picture this. You're wearing your favorite skinny jeans or tight-fitting bikini briefs, and suddenly you feel a burning sensation or numbness creeping in. That's meralgia paresthetica at work. It happens when the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve, responsible for feeling in that part of your thigh, gets compressed, often due to tight clothing. While it's commonly referred to as bikini brief syndrome or skinny pants syndrome, the reality is many people experience this irritation without realizing what it is. Fortunately, this condition is usually temporary and can resolve by simply loosening your clothing. So next time you slip into something snug, remember to keep comfort in mind to avoid that nagging pain. Can you imagine that 48 states had equal power? By the end of the 1950s, each of the 48 states in the United States was represented by 2 senators, creating a collective of 96 senators in Washington, D.C. This system ensures that every state, regardless of its size or population, has a voice in the legislative process, which is a cornerstone of American democracy. The Senate was designed to balance the interests of smaller states against larger ones, fostering compromise and cooperation. Each senator serves a 6-year term, providing stability and continuity in governance. This unique setup has led to interesting dynamics in lawmaking, where each senator represents their state's needs while also considering national interests. Even today, the structure influences political strategies and campaigning. The representation of 48 states by 96 senators shaped U.S. policies in various ways, from civil rights to economic issues. Can you see how this framework still impacts America today? Let's uncover the tragic end of George Boole. Known as the father of Boolean logic, George Boole made groundbreaking contributions to mathematics and computer science, setting the stage for much of modern digital technology. Unfortunately, his story has a sad twist. After delivering a lecture, he walked several miles in the cold rain, wearing wet clothes. This exposure led to a severe case of pneumonia. His wife, trying to help him recover, used cold water treatments, but this only worsened his condition. Tragically, just days later, what began as a simple chill spiraled into something much more serious, culminating in his untimely death at the age of 49. Boole's legacy lives on, influencing fields from engineering to philosophy, yet his life came to a sudden end due to a combination of unfortunate choices and circumstances. It serves as a poignant reminder of how fragile life can be, even for someone who significantly shaped the way we think and work today. Have you ever seen faces distorted by an illusion? Optical illusions can be both fascinating and perplexing, showing us how our brains process what we see. One intriguing example involves focusing on a red dot placed on a normal face. As you concentrate on this point, the rest of the face can appear disfigured or warped, even though it hasn't changed at all. This phenomenon reveals just how powerful our perception is and how easily it can be influenced. The brain has a unique way of interpreting visual information, and distractions or focal points can lead to surprising changes in what we think we see. Optical illusions like this one not only challenge our understanding of reality, but also highlight the incredible complexity of human perception. It's a reminder that our eyes don't always tell us the full story. Next time you come across a similar illusion, ask yourself, how is my brain interpreting this, and what else might it be getting wrong? Did you know that potatoes caused panic in 18th century France? In a surprising twist of history, people once thought potatoes were toxic. This misconception led to widespread fear and even mass hysteria among the French population. Many saw the potato as a strange and suspicious crop, shying away from this new vegetable. It took a brave man named Antoine Augustin Parmentier to change the narrative. He believed in the potato's potential and decided to eat it publicly to prove it was safe. His bold act, along with strategic promotions, helped shift the public's perception. Soon after, people began to embrace potatoes, leading to their integration into French cuisine. This once feared vegetable is now a staple ingredient in many beloved dishes. Isn't it fascinating how such perceptions can change with one daring move? Did you know flight simulators can cost millions? These incredible machines are essential for training pilots, providing a safe environment to learn everything from takeoff to landing. Full flight simulators meticulously replicate each detail of an aircraft, so pilots experience realistic movements, controls, and even real-time data, just like they would in an actual plane. Imagine sitting in a cockpit that feels just like the real thing, complete with the sounds of engines and the look of pressing buttons. What's even more astonishing is their price tag, which typically ranges from $10 million to $20 million each. This hefty investment reflects their importance in ensuring pilots are well prepared for any situation they might face in the sky. With advanced technology, these simulators not only help in perfecting flying skills, but also include challenging scenarios like bad weather or system failures, giving trainees the confidence to handle emergencies. So when you think about the cost of becoming a pilot, remember that these simulators play a key role in shaping skilled aviators. Here's a wild fact about the Sistine Chapel. This stunning chapel, located in Vatican City, is famous for its breathtaking ceiling, a masterpiece created by the brilliant artist Michelangelo. His work, completed in the early 1500s, showcases a series of remarkable frescoes that have mesmerized visitors for centuries. Among these is the iconic The Creation of Adam, which depicts God reaching out to give life to Adam, a moment that perfectly captures the essence of human potential and divine touch. Another standout is the Last Judgment, painted on the altar wall, illustrating the final judgment of souls and reflecting Michelangelo's deep understanding of human emotion and spirituality. The vivid colors and intricate details in these paintings demonstrate not only Michelangelo's extraordinary talent, but also the importance of art during the Renaissance era. Today, millions flock to the Sistine Chapel each year, eager to witness firsthand these legendary works of art that continue to inspire and fascinate people from all walks of life. What stories do these ancient images hold? Let's uncover the truth about turquoise gems. Turquoise is more than just a beautiful stone. It's the official state gem of Arizona and New Mexico. This striking blue-green gem has a rich history, cherished by Native American cultures for centuries. For many tribes, turquoise represents spirit, history, and protection, playing a vital role in their traditions and beliefs. From stunning jewelry to ceremonial artifacts, this gemstone has adorned many items, symbolizing strength and resilience. Artisans handcraft pieces that not only reflect personal style, but also carry cultural significance. In addition to its beauty, turquoise is believed to have healing properties, promoting tranquility and balance. The vibrant hue of this gem connects wearers to nature and the sky, making it a favorite in fashion and art. Visiting the Southwest, you might find shops filled with intricate turquoise jewelry, showcasing the craftsmanship passed down through generations. So next time you see this captivating gem, think about the deep cultural heritage it embodies. What stories does your turquoise piece carry? Is it really true that olive oil strengthens cells? It's a fascinating discovery. Olive oil, a staple in many kitchens, contains a powerful compound known as oleocanthal. This natural substance has caught the attention of researchers for its impressive health benefits. Studies suggest that oleocanthal can help strengthen cells by boosting their resilience and promoting overall health. It operates much like ibuprofen, reducing inflammation in the body. This means that including olive oil in your diet might not only enhance the flavor of your meals, but could also contribute to your well-being. The impressive medicinal potential of natural substances like oleocanthal is a reminder of how our diets can impact our health. With heart disease and other chronic conditions on the rise, embracing healthy fats like those found in olive oil is more important than ever. So next time you drizzle olive oil on your salad or pasta, remember that you might be doing more than just adding taste. You're potentially supporting your cells and enhancing your health. How amazing is that? Discover how Coca-Cola was made in the Maldives. This refreshing drink took an innovative twist when it was produced using desalinated ocean water. By transforming salty seawater into fresh, drinkable water, Coca-Cola harnessed cutting-edge technology to create its beloved beverage even in island nations. The process of desalination involves removing salt and other impurities from seawater, making it safe and suitable for consumption. This clever method not only provided a unique local ingredient, but also highlighted the interconnectedness of chemistry and commerce. It demonstrates how science can solve real-world challenges, especially in places where fresh water is scarce. So the next time you sip on a Coca-Cola, remember the extraordinary journey of its ingredients, baked right in the heart of the Maldives. Here's a wild fact about Brazil's Japanese community. Brazil is home to the largest Japanese population outside of Japan, boasting over 1 million individuals of Japanese descent. This vibrant community has significantly enriched Brazilian culture, introducing delicious dishes like sushi that have become popular nationwide. Beyond cuisine, they've also infused traditions such as the Japanese New Year, celebrated with festivities that blend both Japanese and Brazilian elements. The influence even extends to the language, with countless Brazilians picking up Japanese phrases or learning the language out of interest. It's fascinating how this blend of cultures creates a unique identity, showcasing the beauty of diversity. So next time you enjoy sushi in Brazil or see a Japanese festival, remember that it's a testament to the enduring bonds between these two nations. How do cultures combine to make something new? What if I told you about mouse fur eyebrows? During China's Tang Dynasty, wealthier women took beauty to a whole new level with a quirky trend: false eyebrows made from the fur of mice. These luxurious adornments were meticulously glued to their faces to enhance their look and showcase their status in society. Imagine a time when beauty standards were so distinct that wearing mouse fur on your eyebrows could set you apart. This practice not only reflects the lengths people will go for aesthetic appeal, but also highlights the creativity and resourcefulness of women in that era. While it may sound strange today, this unique trend is just one example of how beauty standards have evolved. From natural looks to extravagant styles, history shows us that beauty has always been about making a statement. What other unusual beauty fads do you think existed in the past? Discover the secrets behind ancient bonsais. These fascinating trees tell stories that span generations, with some of them being cherished family heirlooms. Bonsai is the art of growing miniature trees that reflect nature's beauty in a small form. The oldest known bonsai, a ficus bonsai, is over 1,000 years old and resides in Japan. Families often pass down these miniature marvels as a way to preserve tradition and create bonds through shared history and care. Each bonsai requires meticulous attention, with regular pruning and watering to keep it healthy and beautiful. The intricate shapes and styles, such as the cascading or upright bonsai, are inspired by the natural world, making each tree unique. Caring for these ancient wonders can foster a sense of responsibility and connection to nature, reminding us of our place in the world. So, how do you feel about tending to a living piece of history? Is it really true that names can change countries? In 1893, a fascinating proposal emerged in the United States aiming to transform its very identity. Imagine a nation called the United States of Earth. This bold idea wasn't just a whimsical thought, it reflected a vision of unity among all nations. The proposal suggested that by renaming the country, it could symbolize a new era of global cooperation and peace. Interestingly, another ambitious amendment sought to abolish the presidency altogether. Instead of a single leader, the idea was to create a ruling trio, akin to a Roman-style triumvirate. This would have changed how decisions were made, emphasizing collaboration over individual power. Ultimately, both ideas never made it past the proposal stage, but they show just how creative and thought-provoking discussions around governance can be. What if history had taken a different turn? Did you know that balsamic vinegar can age for decades? Traditional balsamic vinegar is a culinary treasure that takes patience and skill to create. Originating from Modena, Italy, this extraordinary vinegar is aged for 12 to 25 years in a unique system of 7 barrels, each smaller than the last. This method allows the vinegar to develop rich flavors and a thick, syrupy texture that is simply unmatched. You can expect to pay over $100 per fluid ounce for this artisan product. But beware, many supermarket versions labeled as balsamic vinegar are nothing like the traditional kind. These cheaper options are usually just wine vinegar mixed with thickeners, artificial flavors, and coloring agents. Although they might be easier on your wallet, they lack the depth and complexity that real balsamic vinegar offers. So next time you drizzle it on your salad or dish, make sure you're enjoying the genuine article. Guess what really drives dogs to munch grass? Around 80% of our furry friends can be spotted nibbling on grass, seemingly without a care. You might wonder why they do this. While some dogs may end up vomiting after a grassy snack, many actually enjoy the texture and taste. Studies suggest that grass is generally safe for dogs to eat, but there's a catch. If the grass has been treated with pesticides, it can pose health risks. So if you see your dog happily chomping away at the green stuff, it might just be looking for a little crunch. Some experts think this behavior links back to their wild ancestors who might have eaten plants to help their digestion or to purge themselves of unwanted food. Next time you spot your pup grazing, you might just appreciate that natural instinct kicking in. Prepare to be amazed by Australia's 310 football victory. In 2001, during a World Cup qualifier, the Australian national football team achieved an extraordinary milestone by defeating American Samoa with an incredible score of 31-0. This remarkable feat not only showcased the skill and prowess of the Australian players, but also marked the largest margin of victory in football history. Imagine the excitement on the field as goals piled up one after another, leaving the crowd and fans in sheer disbelief. The match was held in Coffs Harbour, Australia, where the Socceroos, as the Australian team is known, demonstrated exceptional teamwork and strategy. Despite the overwhelming defeat, American Samoa's players showed great sportsmanship and determination, reminding everyone that every match is a chance to learn and grow. This historic game continues to be talked about and has even sparked discussions about sportsmanship and the development of football in smaller nations. Will we ever see a similar scoreline in the future? Is it really true that a boy fought in World War I? It might sound unbelievable, but Momcilo Gavric was just 8 years old when he joined the Serbian army during the Great War. After losing his family in the devastating conflict, he became a soldier, taking on the roles of both messenger and combatant. Despite his tender age, Momcilo showed extraordinary courage and resourcefulness, navigating dangerous battlefields to deliver critical messages and support his fellow soldiers. His story highlights the staggering experiences many face during wartime, especially innocent children pulled into adult conflicts. Momchilo's bravery, serving in one of history's most brutal wars, sparks many questions about childhood and resilience in the face of unimaginable challenges. How could such a young boy be so brave? Hard to believe, but this chocolate bar is gigantic. Celebrating its 100th anniversary, Thornton's PLC created the world's largest chocolate bar, which weighed a jaw-dropping 12,770 pounds, 5,792 kilograms. This massive confectionery masterpiece measures 13 feet wide, 13 feet long, and over 1 foot thick, making it a true marvel of human creativity. To accomplish this sweet feat, a skilled team of chocolate makers and specialized equipment came together, showcasing both talent and passion for chocolate. Unveiled on September 13, 2011, this colossal bar earned its official recognition from the Guinness World Records, delighting chocolate lovers worldwide. Imagine the joy of slicing into a bar that could practically fill a room. This incredible creation not only highlights our love for chocolate, but also celebrates the ingenuity of those who turned a simple idea into a record-breaking spectacle. What would you do with a piece of that chocolate? Guess what really drives the Chenab Bridge's engineering marvel? This incredible structure, standing at a jaw-dropping 1,178 feet above the Chenab River, proudly holds the title of the highest railway bridge in the world. Built in a challenging mountainous region, its construction is a testimony to remarkable engineering skills and innovation. As you gaze at the bridge, it seems to float gracefully between the mountains, a breathtaking sight that captures the imagination. The bridge's design incorporates advanced safety features, allowing it to withstand high winds and earthquakes, which makes journeying across it a thrilling experience. This wonder isn't just a feat of architecture, it's a vital transportation link, connecting remote areas to larger cities. With trains running across it, the Chenab Bridge not only symbolizes progress, but also stands as a stunning reminder of human ingenuity in overcoming nature's challenges. Isn't it amazing how we can create such wonders? What happens when ancient viruses wake from the ice? Scientists have successfully revived a virus that was frozen in Siberian permafrost for an unbelievable 48,500 years. This remarkable achievement marks it as the oldest virus ever reanimated in a laboratory. While this particular virus only infects amoebas and poses no danger to humans, its revival has sparked some serious discussions about what else could be lurking beneath the melting ice. As climate change continues to warm our planet, layers of permafrost are thawing, potentially unleashing other ancient pathogens that have been dormant for millennia. Imagine if these viruses could infect animals or even humans. The research team worked meticulously to ensure safety, but it also highlights a crucial concern about biosecurity. Understanding these ancient viruses could provide valuable insights into past ecosystems and the evolution of diseases. As ice continues to melt in the Arctic and Antarctic, we might just be scratching the surface of a whole new world of ancient microbes. Are we ready for what this could uncover? Prepare to be amazed by leopards' changing spots. This famous saying suggests that a leopard stays the same throughout its life, but that's not exactly true. As leopards grow older, their spots actually change. When these magnificent big cats are born, they sport a set of small, bold spots that help them camouflage in their natural habitat. As they mature, these markings become more intricate and develop a beautiful pattern that is unique to each individual. This transformation isn't just for looks, it aids them in their survival, making them stealthier hunters among the bushes and grasslands. So when you hear the saying, "A leopard never changes its spots," remember that these amazing animals really do shift their appearance as they grow. It's a perfect reminder that change is natural and can be an important part of life's journey. Isn't it fascinating to think about how even big cats evolve? This might surprise you. Fast fashion waste is huge. Each year, millions of items purchased from fast fashion brands are returned, yet many end up in landfills instead of being resold. This shocking waste occurs because, for many companies, The process of restocking returned goods is more expensive than simply tossing them out. This means that trendy shirt you ordered on a whim might be sitting in a landfill rather than being worn by someone else. The problem is worsened by the culture of impulse buying, where we often purchase items that we don't truly need, only to return them later. Unfortunately, this fast-paced cycle not only contributes to overflowing landfills, but also amplifies environmental issues like pollution and resource depletion. So, next time you're tempted to make a quick fashion purchase, consider the impact your choice may have on our planet. Can you believe a bike hit 83 miles per hour? The Velux 3 recumbent bicycle made headlines in 2013 when it smashed records by reaching this incredible speed. This feat isn't just about pedaling fast, it's a stunning example of what human innovation and engineering can achieve when we combine design with determination. A recumbent bicycle, which positions riders in a laid-back position, reduces air resistance significantly compared to traditional bikes, allowing for much higher speeds. The design of the Velux 3 was crafted to maximize aerodynamic efficiency, which is why it was able to reach that jaw-dropping 83 miles per hour. Riders, who mainly consist of cycling enthusiasts and engineers, work hard to push the limits of what is possible with human-powered vehicles. This record-breaking achievement has not only thrilled fans, but also inspired new developments in sustainable transportation. As more people seek greener alternatives, innovations like the Velux 3 show us just how far we can go with a little creativity. What exciting records will the future hold for human-powered engineering? What if I told you pizza boxes aren't recyclable? Surprisingly, many of us think we can toss that greasy pizza box into the recycling bin without a second thought. However, this isn't the case. When pizza boxes get soaked with grease, it contaminates the fibers in the cardboard, making it tricky for recycling facilities to process them. Most recycling centers only accept clean paper products because the grease disrupts the recycling process, causing havoc in the machinery. Instead of recycling, many of these soiled boxes end up in landfills, where they take up space and contribute to waste. To reduce this impact, consider using a plate for your pizza and then tossing the box in the trash instead of the recycling. It's a simple change that can make a difference. Next time you're enjoying a slice, remember that pizza box is not your friend in the recycling game. Prepare to be amazed by J147b's enormous rings. NASA has confirmed that the planet J147b boasts a stunning set of rings that are 200 times larger than those of Saturn. Imagine a spectacle so grand that even the majestic Saturn's rings look tiny in comparison. Discovered in 2012, J147b expands our understanding of planetary systems and highlights the incredible diversity in our universe. This distant gas giant orbits a star around 420 light-years away, and its gigantic rings stretch across a span of nearly 90 million kilometers. They are not just larger, they're made up of a series of dense, icy ringlets, giving J1407b a mesmerizing appearance that scientists are eager to study further. This discovery prompts fascinating questions about how such grand features can form and survive in the chaotic environment of space. What other wonders lie hidden in the universe, waiting to be unveiled? Hard to believe, but a moth caused computer history. In 1947, a team of engineers at Harvard University was troubleshooting the Mark II computer when they stumbled upon an unexpected culprit for a malfunction: a moth trapped in a relay. This quirky moment not only resolved the computer's issues, but also sparked a new term in technology. The engineers carefully removed the insect and taped it into their logbook, playfully dubbing the event debugging. This term has since taken off and is now widely used to describe the process of finding and fixing errors in software and hardware. It's fascinating to think that a tiny moth played such a significant role in the evolution of computer science. Today, whenever developers encounter a glitch, they might just remember that funny incident from the past, reminding us that technology can be both serious and quirky at the same time. Did you know porcupines have over 30,000 quills? These amazing creatures have a unique defense system that keeps them safe from predators. Each quill is like a tiny spear, sharp and barbed. When threatened, a porcupine will raise its quills, making it look larger and more intimidating. If a predator gets too close and tries to attack, it risks getting a quill lodged in its skin. Once inside, the quill can move deeper into the flesh, causing intense pain and discomfort. This often leads predators to back off, realizing that pursuing their dinner isn't worth the hurt. Thanks to this clever defense mechanism, porcupines can roam their natural habitats with a bit more confidence. So next time you see one, remember that those quills are nature's way of saying, "Stay away." Isn't it fascinating how animals protect themselves in the wild? Step back in time with high heels. High heels have a fascinating history that traces back to the 16th century. Can you believe that they were originally worn by Italian men? That's right. These stylish shoes became a tool for men to appear taller and assert their power. Among the most notable wearers was Louis XIV of France, renowned for his love of extravagant high-heeled shoes. He often donned heels that were almost a foot high, complete with colorful designs and elaborate buckles. This fashion statement was not just about looks, it was also a declaration of status. The higher the heel, the more powerful the person seemed. Over time, high heels transitioned from men's attire to a symbol of femininity, becoming an iconic part of women's fashion. Today, these shoes generate mixed feelings. While some love their elegance, others question their comfort. Isn't it intriguing to think how such a simple item of clothing can carry centuries of history and complexity? So next time you see someone in high heels, remember the powerful story behind those shoes. Ever wondered about Bonnie and Clyde's loud sound effects? Director Warren Beatty made a bold choice in the film by cranking up the gunshot sounds to a startling volume. He wanted to immerse the audience in the chaos and intensity of the story, ensuring every shot echoed the danger the characters faced. However, during the British premiere, a curious mishap occurred. The projectionist, thinking the loudness stemmed from a technical error, decided to lower the volume. This adjustment created a mix-up that changed the intended impact of the film. Instead of experiencing the shocking realism Warren Beatty aimed for, audiences were left with a watered-down version of the action. This incident highlights not only the artistry behind sound design in cinema, but also how crucial presentation is to storytelling. Sound can shape our emotions, creating memorable moments that linger long after the credits roll. Here's what actually happens when you breathe on Mars. Mars has a very thin atmosphere, made up mostly of carbon dioxide, which makes it impossible for humans to breathe. With about 96% of its atmosphere being carbon dioxide and only a tiny fraction of oxygen, explorers would find it hard to survive without special equipment. This lack of breathable air presents significant challenges for future missions to Mars, where astronauts might face dangers from both the harsh environment and limited rescue options. Additionally, the thin atmosphere leads to extreme temperature changes, with some spots plunging to bitterly cold lows. As we plan for potential human exploration of the Red Planet, scientists are racing to develop technology that could create habitable environments or enable efficient life support systems. Understanding how to overcome these atmospheric hurdles is crucial if we are ever to set foot on Mars. Did you know bears can hold it all winter long? This surprising fact reveals an incredible adaptation that allows bears to hibernate for months without needing to relieve themselves. Before entering hibernation, bears undergo a remarkable process. They create a plug in their intestines. This natural mechanism prevents waste from passing through their digestive system, enabling them to sleep soundly without interruptions. While in this deep slumber, their metabolism slows down significantly, often dropping by about 50%, which helps conserve energy. Their bodies efficiently utilize stored fat for sustenance until they awaken in spring. This unique hibernation process also helps protect bears from the harsh winter environment, enabling them to survive when food is scarce. When temperatures rise and food becomes available, they break this plug and resume a normal digestive cycle. It's fascinating how evolution has equipped bears with this ability, ensuring they thrive through the challenges of winter. Isn't nature's design astonishing? Here's a wild fact about George Washington. While we often celebrate Washington for his leadership and bravery, he had a troubling relationship with slavery that complicates his legacy. Washington owned enslaved individuals, and like many wealthy plantation owners of his time, he sought ways to maintain this system. Pennsylvania's law stated that if an enslaved person stayed in the state for 6 months, they could claim their freedom. To sidestep this rule, Washington frequently moved his enslaved workers in and out of Pennsylvania, demonstrating a calculated effort to keep them under his control. This practice reveals a different side of the first president, raising important questions about morality and the values we associate with historical figures. It invites us to reflect on how history is both celebrated and critiqued, highlighting the complexity of human legacy. What does this tell us about our understanding of freedom and leadership? Guess what really drives hippos to be dangerous? Hippopotamuses are often seen as gentle giants, but they are among Africa's most dangerous animals, contributing to an astonishing 500 to 3,000 human deaths every year. You might wonder how these herbivorous creatures can pose such a threat. The answer lies in their territorial nature. Hippos can be surprisingly aggressive, especially when they feel their space is being invaded. In addition to their fierce tendencies, these massive animals can sprint on land at speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour, making them quicker than most of us would expect. When defending their territory, hippos are known to charge at anything that gets too close, including boats, which surprises many people enjoying nature on the water. Next time you think of a hippo, remember there's more to these heavyweights than meets the eye. Hard to believe, but Twain predicted his own death. When Mark Twain was born in 1835, Halley's Comet made its grand entrance in the sky. This celestial event fascinated him so much that he famously stated he would die when the comet returned. Fast forward to 1910, just as Halley's Comet was making its closest approach to Earth, Twain passed away. This remarkable coincidence sparks curiosity and intrigue about his unusual foresight. Twain's belief in his connection to the comet highlights his quirky personality and deep awareness of the world around him. Many people were captivated by this event, pondering whether he really had a premonition or if it was merely fate. The truth is, Halley's Comet appears roughly every 76 years, and Twain was born during its visit, making his prediction eerily coincidental. Could there be more to learn about his life and beliefs surrounding such a spectacular astronomical phenomenon? Hard to believe, but robots recharge fuel now. China has unveiled the first fuel recharging robot, revolutionizing the way we think about gas stations. This innovative machine takes the hassle out of refueling by automating the process, allowing vehicles to recharge their fuel without human intervention. Imagine pulling up to a gas station and letting a robot handle the refueling while you relax in your car. This technology isn't just about convenience. It also aims to improve safety and efficiency at busy stations. By using advanced sensors and AI, the robot navigates around vehicles and connects to fuel pumps seamlessly. As the world moves towards more automated solutions, this invention could lead to faster service times and reduce the chances of spills or accidents. Could we soon see these robots becoming a common sight at gas stations everywhere? Here's a wild fact about crows and their smarts. The New Caledonian crow is celebrated as the most intelligent bird on the planet. This remarkable creature can create and use tools, engage in problem-solving, and display behaviors we once believed were exclusive to primates. For instance, these crows have been observed crafting sticks into hooks to extract insects from tree bark, demonstrating not just creativity, but an understanding of cause and effect. Their intelligence rivals that of some mammals, and studies show they can plan for the future, which adds another layer to their cognitive skills. Researchers are fascinated by how these birds have adapted to their environment, providing insights into animal intelligence evolution. So next time you see a crow, consider its fascinating mind. Who knows what puzzles it's solving up in the trees? Is it really true that some plants live for centuries? The welwitschia plant, found in the harsh deserts of Namibia and Angola, has astounded scientists by surviving for over 1,500 years. This remarkable plant may look simple, consisting of just 2 long, leathery leaves, a stout stem, and deep roots. But it is a master of adaptation. In the arid climate where rain is scarce, the welwitschia cleverly relies on mist and fog for moisture, capturing tiny droplets on its expansive leaves like a skilled collector. Its resilience allows it to thrive where many other forms of life would fail. Surprisingly, recent studies reveal that its genetic structure is highly specialized, packed with adaptations that help it endure extreme temperatures and dry spells. So, while it seems humble with its basic appearance, the Welwitschia showcases the incredible power of nature to adapt and survive in even the most challenging landscapes. Isn't it inspiring to think about how life can flourish against all odds? Did you know Earth's magnetic North Pole is on the move? This might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's true. The magnetic North Pole is drifting northward at an astonishing rate of about 10 miles per year. This shift occurs due to changes in the Earth's molten outer core, which generates our planet's magnetic field. Interestingly, scientists predict that this movement could lead to a complete flip of the magnetic poles someday. While this might seem alarming, there's no need to panic. Such a flip might take thousands of years to unfold and has happened many times throughout Earth's history. During these swaps, animals that rely on the magnetic field for navigation, like birds and turtles, may face challenges, but life on Earth adapts over time. So how do scientists track this movement and understand its implications for us? Here's a wild fact about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Did you know that he has a unique connection to an art program that bridges popular culture and creative expression? This initiative sheds light on the importance of storytelling in art, allowing everyone to appreciate and engage with creativity regardless of their background. Schwarzenegger, known for his blockbuster movies and political career, champions this program to inspire young artists. By merging elements of film and visual arts, the project encourages budding creators to use storytelling in their work. Art becomes a language through which individuals can share their experiences and emotions, making it more accessible to everyone. The program not only highlights the talents of artists, but also invites the public to participate in the artistic journey. Isn't it fascinating how a Hollywood icon like Schwarzenegger can influence art in such a meaningful way? Believe it or not, Vermont is the muddiest state. This unique title comes from its long wet seasons and the clay-heavy soil that dominates the landscape. Each year, as the snow melts and spring arrives, residents brace themselves for a phenomenon called mud season. During this time, the roads can transform into sticky, squishy trails, making travel challenging. But rather than grumbling, Vermonters tend to embrace the wet mess with a sense of humor and a resilient spirit. They joke about their cars becoming muddy monsters and often share tips on navigating the slippery roads. While visiting, you might find them wearing rubber boots, ready to step into the legendary muck. Even though mud season can be tough, it reveals the beauty of the Green Mountains waking up from winter slumber. So, next time you think of Vermont, remember its muddy charm and the way its residents celebrate this quirky seasonal challenge. Here's a wild fact about Mount Rushmore. This iconic landmark features a monumental sculpture carved directly into the granite mountainside, showcasing the towering faces of 4 former U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Each impressive face measures around 59 feet high, making them visible from miles away. The ambitious project began in 1927, led by sculptor Gutzon Borglum, and took 14 years to complete. Workers used dynamite and chisels to bring this grand vision to life, overcoming challenging weather conditions and technical difficulties. The site has become a symbol of American history and democracy, attracting millions of visitors each year who come to marvel at the artistry and the vision that transformed a rugged mountain into a national treasure. Can you imagine standing before those giant faces, each representing a pivotal moment in the story of the United States? Mount Rushmore not only celebrates these great leaders, but also serves as a reminder of the hard work and determination that shaped the nation. What other incredible landmarks have such fascinating backstories? What if I told you a wrong turn led to victory? During the thrilling 1998 marathon in Mexico, runner German Silva made a shocking mistake just before crossing the finish line. As he approached the final stretch, he accidentally took a wrong turn, adding an extra kilometer to his race. Despite this unexpected detour, Silva's determination and skill shone through as he sprinted back on track. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, witnessing the drama unfold. What could have been a disastrous ending instead turned into an unforgettable moment, as Silva not only recovered, but also crossed the finish line first. His unexpected journey became a highlight of the event, reminding everyone that sports can be unpredictable and full of surprises. This incredible story illustrates how perseverance and quick thinking can lead to success, even when faced with unexpected challenges. Who would have thought a mistake could lead to such a triumphant moment?